Red Bull has just released their new RB17 Hypercar with 1200 horsepower and 1500 RPM to play with. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where, after a few years of rumors and teasers, Red Bull has finally unveiled their first ever customer track car, the RB17, at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Now, the two-seater mid-engine hypercar makes over 1200 horses thanks to an electronically assisted 4.5-liter naturally aspirated V10 capable of revving to an astounding 1500 RPM. It weighs just under 1,984 pounds, with Red Bull promising Formula One car levels of track performance. Talk about extreme. Now, that incredible weight figure comes down to the RB17's carbon fiber two-seater monocoque, which uses the engine as a stressed member of the chassis. Power gets to the rear wheels via a 6-speed sequential gearbox and a hydraulically locking active limited slip differential. There is no reverse gear. Backing up is handled by an electric motor mounted in the drivetrain. Now, that electric motor also produces 200 of the total 1200 horses. Now, with the V10 supply the other 1,000 horses. Keeping all that power in check is standard traction control with anti-lock brakes present to keep drivers from locking up under heavy braking zones. And the top speed, well, that's a little over 217 miles per hour. Now, as expected, a car developed with Red Bull engineering genius Adrian Newey, there are impressive aerodynamics at work with the RB17. Red Bull says that the car produces up to 3,747 pounds of downforce, or nearly double its own weight. There are wheel wake management systems incorporated into the body to smooth the airflow around the tires. The front and rear wings also get active elements for adjusting downforce to different scenarios. Now, the rest of the RB17's innards are equally motorsport inspired. There's an adjustable pushrod suspension on all four corners incorporated with active height and roll control, along with lift mode to get over bumps at low speeds. There's also a hydraulically assisted power steering and carbon brakes on all four corners, and interestingly, only the rear brakes are controlled via a brake-by-wire system. Now, to shroud those brakes are 18-inch carbon fiber wheels with Michelin racing slicks developed specifically for this car. Customers can also opt for a 20-inch wheel option wrapped in high-performance treaded tires. Now, Red Bull engineered the RB17 to be enjoyed easily and often. There are custom seat options, an adjustable pedal box, and built-in storage for things like race suits and helmets. The engine runs on pump gas, and every car gets a 2-year 4,000-kilometer warranty, whichever comes first. Now, the company claims that the car is durable enough to run a 24-hour race without servicing. Now, normal servicing will be done at Red Bull's headquarters, a local service center, or the customer's location. Major services happen every 8,000 kilometers, roughly 5,000 miles, and must be at the company's headquarters. Now, like other track-only supercar makers such as Ferrari and McLaren, Red Bull plans to host a number of private events each year for customers to use their cars on the track as intended. The company also plans to let owners into their inner circle, inviting them to Red Bull racing celebrations, simulator sessions, and off-track social events. Now, there's no word on the price of the RB17, though it's safe to assume it's going to be well into the 7-figure range. Not that it matters, because as of all 50 examples, well, they've already been sold, and production is set to begin next year. So with that said, how did Red Bull do on their first ever track-only hypercar, Red Bull's RB17? Drop those comments down below with your thoughts. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys also check the links in the description if you want to help further support the channel, and subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.